Hi. I want to offer a guided meditation on manifesting. So I want to say a little bit about that because in the deepest exploration of manifesting, you become one with yourself, and you therefore become one with what you're manifesting. And when you contemplate this deeply, you start to understand that you are already manifesting and that you become in love with the present moment and that you have already got what you want. Everything is as it should be. And so this is a very deep practice, and there's many ways to approach it. And the fabric of what's arising in your life is really the doorway that is most helpful to explore. So today I'm going to do a guided session on manifesting money. Yes, I prefer the term conscious creation. Yes, because in order to really be yourself, you have to integrate back into self with a capital S, or your soul, yeah, to become one. So the whole practice of anchoring in that divinity is part of the process. So what we're going to be doing is using reflection technique, which we also use to activate trauma. And you will find that if you're endeavoring to manifest money, that there's likely a trauma between you and having what you desire. This is also a method, if you will, of integrating your desire. So you become your desire. Okay, so let's prepare for our journey together. And I'm going to switch off the video because you'll have your eyes closed. So take a moment or two to just arrive using the senses and the felt sense to drop into yourself, to seep in. And establish this direct connection, direct experience of yourself in the present moment. Without moving from your focus, just keep allowing and accepting all the parts that pull your attention. So, rather than being pulled away into something, allow it to seep into you. Allow yourself to be this big, silent, empty pool where all manner of things can be included. Make any adjustments to your body in order to find more and more comfort in your meditation position. taking the time and the care to prepare yourself for this sacred journey of discovery into the heart. As you are able to feel that sovereign, stable connection to your field, as you are able to touch and notice the deep silence that's already here, remaining in this anchoring, notice also the rhythm of the breath and how the breath enervates the body. Without control, it arises and falls away. Take the time to meet and greet everything that surfaces in you, that wants to speak to you. Let all phenomena be met from this place of love, open, willing, available, and accepting everything just as it is, without adding anything to it. Just let it be. Whether that be a orientation, a mood, or an attitude, feel the flavor, the color, the texture, the qualities that mood or orientation bring to this journey. If your mood is seen and felt and acknowledged, it can be a pathway back to grace. If the thoughts pop through, allow them. They may just float by and not really take you anywhere. But if they are stronger, if the thoughts are compelling, they need your attention. So feel the vibration of the thought. What does it create in the field of you? And allow that vibration. Bring your focus in an inclusive way, including the thought, so that the thought doesn't pull you off your center, but the thought is part of all that is. That it doesn't take an abandonment of self. There is nothing so compelling that you need to leave yourself. Rather, let the thought and the thinker of the thought be part of this journey. Feel their presence of the thinker of the thought. And bring yourself as an intention into this vibration that all of me is here for all of me. Feel what that feels like. Open to that possibility. Anchor into this place. So you can pause the tape if you're not stable and continue. Or if you feel ready, let's continue. I'm going to use the object of money, but you can use anything that you want. It could be a thing or an event. But for the simplicity of understanding the process and this journey, money is a factor for all of us in our life. And we have usually a relational dynamic with it. For example, I don't have enough. And there is a lot of misunderstanding in our relational dynamic. So if we can unify with money, we can heal many pieces within us. So without leaving your sovereignty, without moving away from yourself to do this, I invite you to sense your relationship with money. And I want you to sense money. Where is money in relation to your body? You might notice it is a sense of a certain distance. It's in a bank, or it's a long way away, or it's close by. Just allow whatever your first response is, trust that. Just sense where money is in relationship to your body. And allow it to be wherever it is. And without leaving your sovereignty, because your holograph, your canvas, is where all the subconscious material will show itself to you and give you an opportunity to make it conscious. So staying anchored in that communication link with your soul. And sensing outward to wherever you experience money. Feel that money in a bubble and feel that money bubble. Noticing what's arising on the canvas of you. Any thoughts, feelings, sensations, any phenomena. Noticing that vibration or that response. Where does that live in my body? What is the size, shape, color, texture, vibration in my body of my system's response to my money bubble? Take the time to open and accept what is being shown. Allow feeling the whole bubble of you and the experience that's arising. Not needing to know or make sense of anything, just inviting this willingness to be completely new, to bring the deepest sincerity and curiosity to this journey of discovering this subconscious material showing up in your felt sense. Notice how it changes as you make contact with it. When you've had a good look at it, I invite you to enter into the center of that experience as if you're tasting it directly, merging into a deep connection with the felt sense of what is being shown. Allowing that to be held within the container of this resource of stable sovereignty, so that even though you're zoomed into an experience, you're still connected to the whole you. There's no abandonment of you here. This is a part of the whole. We need to explore every part in order to integrate back to a unified whole. Once you have established this direct connection with the experience, without leaving the experience, bring your awareness to notice where is stillness or silence in relation to this experience and to my body. So again, we're not moving from somewhere to find, we're not looking for stillness, we're acknowledging that it is here and touching it directly. And letting these two qualities, if the experience is still here with you, maybe it's gone, maybe it's changed, but allowing whatever's left of that experience to cohabit this holographic field of you with stillness. Let them get to know each other, giving no preference to either one. And noticing what's happening. Do stillness and your experience change? Does stillness meet the experience location in your body, or is it separate from you? Where is stillness? Is it outside or inside? allow it to be wherever it is, as big or as small as it's showing itself. But drop deeper into that stillness without losing connection to the experience that we were exploring. If you feel not complete here, I invite you to pause, but if you're ready, let's continue without leaving where you are. I want to invite you to notice the sense of self in relation to your money bubble, which may be in a different location. So just check. Let's just check before we do that. Where is the money bubble now? Is it further away or closer? Where is it in relation to my body? And as we explore that money bubble, just be aware of what's being shown now in the field of you, in your holograph. And noticing now the sense of I, or the sense of me, the sense of self in relation to money. So for example, if there's an I here that says, I don't have enough, or money is hard to come by, or whatever phrase is a common theme for you in regard to money, I want to invite you to feel the flavor of me, the I, the sense of self, that holds that position or that orientation. And notice how that vibration is experienced in your body. Where does it live? What shape, size is it? What space does it inhabit, this sense of I? Take the time here to fall into the back of your body without leaving the front, but that you're inhabiting the whole body. The whole field can be beyond the body. And take some diligent time to explore this sense of I. Just trust what's being shown and inhabit the field with a quality of effortless patience, because the I is here already, always. And just your intention and alignment to truth is going to reveal what's usually hidden from you. And anchor into that I. Feel all the way back and through. Noticing the difference is often how we can discern what's here. What appears as harmonious may have hidden aspects, and feeling the felt sense and contrasting the differences is how we discern where we're stuck, if we might even be stuck in harmony. So feeling the front body, contrasting that to the center and then to the back, gives us more information. And integration requires information and noticing differences and stillness. Once you feel anchored in the sense of I that's revealed itself, this quality of me, often is partly engaged in observing the field as a location from which it observes from, sensing into that, noticing the noticer, witnessing the witness. Without leaving the whole field of view. Noticing where that witness inhabits you. Is it inside you or outside you? Somewhere in your head, perhaps. Your eyes, do they feel different? Just holding still and steady and just allowing yourself to notice the witness. The one who's here on this journey of discovery. What is the vibration of the witness? And again, just a reminder to be inhabiting the whole field. And whatever sensations are here are included. That the whole influences the parts as much as the parts influence the whole. So integration is deeply facilitated by being all here, being all you. Love, or unconditional love, is an allowing of everything to be just as it is and nothing be excluded. Just allow whatever's here to be here. Bringing your attention to settle in this place of the witness without leaving the whole. How There are many journeys that we can do with the witness. And there is much time that you can be exploring here. Once you feel that you're anchored into the part of you that perceives or sees, the seer, the looker, the witness, just inhabit the back of that vibration, noticing its size, its shape, the space that it occupies. And then feeling the whole of that witness from within it. Bringing your attention finally to the back membrane of your witness. As if you're sensing the layers of that back membrane, dropping to the farthest layer, the right back, the edge, the event horizon. And then, when it's right for you, move one micro moment back further than that membrane into the space behind the membrane, contrasting that stillness. And if you're not noticing stillness there, just move further back until you find stillness, touching into that vibration directly. Letting that vibration inform the whole you. Letting stillness weave its deepest magic becoming one with that stillness wherever you experience it in relation to the whole body. So it might be behind your perceiver, but can you notice as well if it's inhabiting you in your holograph in other locations? Inviting and allowing it to fuse in, it's already here. It's always here waiting for you to come home. Whatever arises, include and allow it to be part of by knowing it directly and including it in the whole without preference for one or another. You can continue to work here or stay on the video as we check in. I want you to notice your field and then notice now, where do you perceive your money bubble in relation to your body? Is it in a different place? Is it further away or closer? Where do you experience it right now? And what's arising in your field? So you can continue this journey using money as the object of your discovery and as a facilitator to integration of any traumatic material that you unconsciously have in relationship to money, which is often in relationship to self-worth. And you can continue this exploration the way that we've already done. But if your money bubble is either close to you or in you, you may wish to explore in this way, the same way that we work with polarity, feeling the money bubble and how it occupies the space, and contrasting that to the part that the money bubble doesn't occupy. What's not the money bubble? Vice versa, feeling the felt sense of me and the money bubble, whether it's in me or close to me, and noticing the gap between me and the money bubble as a third vibration, feeling and exploring the gap. So, you know, what the work that we've just done should have, but maybe didn't. Maybe brought up more trauma and your money bubble went further away. But it should have or could have brought the bubble closer because some subconscious material that was in the gap was healed and removed. And so the bubble became closer to you. But if there's still a gap, there's still more work that you can do. And along with all the other methods that you've been exploring, just see if you can right now notice the three qualities, the bubble, the gap, and you, kind of dancing between them but not leaving anyone. It's like taking a deeper curiosity, but not an abandonment of anything. So if you have access to the three, noticing the difference between the vibration of the money bubble and the vibration of you, and noticing the space between those two vibes, wherever you experience it in relation to your body. And noticing the changes is how integration is happening. Noticing changes, but not attaching to a change. When you feel that you've done diligence to the comparison of these three flavors, they will potentially move and change and integrate. Come closer, merge, or not. No force, no looker required. Just allow your soul to reveal its wisdom because you are here, aligned with truth. And so if your money bubble isn't fully merged and integrated into your field, you can continue your exploration into deeper and finer granularity of the three energies: the gap, the bubble, and you. Noticing in particular the event horizon between the bubble and the gap, and you and the gap. So I'm not going to guide that journey, but I want to invite it with all the tools and methodologies that you've been practicing, just to invite you to end your journey here or continue in your own way, remembering to contrast ultimately to the deepest stillness and silence that's already here, waiting for you. Thank you for journeying with me.